Hi guys, so today is Wednesday, September 26th, 2012. Um, I am currently 15 weeks. I'm going to count this video as a redo from my 13-week video vlog because um, I had a subscriber let me know that she couldn't hear the volume on the second part, and I did watch it, and it's really, really low. And I've come to the conclusion that I have to do it on my laptop from now on, not my phone. My son, who will be 1 on Tuesday, which is like 5 days away, he loves to hold my iPhone, and I don't mind because it keeps him quiet and he's happy, and he's not bad. He just likes to hold it. But the problem is that every once in a while he likes to put it in his mouth, and I try to deter that as much as possible, but sometimes I just don't see. And so I think he's been drooling in like the mic part, and it's funny because whenever my husband will call me, um, he'll tell me, I can't hear you, or turn the speakerphone off, or put me to your, face, or whatever. And I'm like, I am there, but he can never hear me when I'm on speakerphone. So I think my son drooled in the mic, so I apologize about that. But I wanted to do basically a redo of my 13-week vlog, but I'm going to leave up the other two because there is information in there that I have forgotten, and I honestly didn't want to sit through it and listen to it because it's hard enough to hear. So I'm going to try my best to remember what I said, and we'll go from there. So I taped that on September 14th, and at that point I was 13 weeks and 2 days pregnant. Basically a whole lot of nothing happened that week. I don't think I had taped a vlog since 10 weeks, so this is a good 3-week span of time. Really the only thing that happened symptom-wise was I'm just so beat down. I feel so tired. I do have a little one to chase after, but honestly, I don't know. I don't think that that's fully it, because before I got pregnant, I got tired. I think every mother gets tired, but I don't know, this is different. I just feel like when my son takes a nap, that I want to take a nap. And it's sort of like a toss-up because I'm like, oh, do I really want to take a nap and get some sleep, or do I want to shower today? Do you know what I mean? Because it's like the only time to yourself. And it's hard because at the end of the night especially, I'm like, oh my god, please fall asleep. I just need like 30 minutes to myself of just peace and quiet, and I just want to do what I want to do. So a lot of the times I cave in and I end up taking a nap with him, and then take a shower when my husband gets home. So sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. So being tired is probably my number one complaint as of right now. I am still having a little bit of nausea. It is completely subsided to a degree compared to when I was pregnant between weeks 6 and 10. It was awful. It was so bad I could barely get out of bed, and I've had my mom say, oh, I'll come and get Mason, I'll take care of him. And I'm like, oh, I don't know, I don't want to leave him with anybody, because he's never been without me, and it was more or less I didn't want to leave him. I wasn't ready, more so than him saying, okay, bye mom, I can handle it. So every once in a while I'll just get kind of nauseous feeling, and then it'll be over. It's really quick, and it's pretty rare nowadays. It mainly happens when I'm changing my son's diaper, and if my husband's home, I'll definitely make him do it just to not even have to go through that experience, because sometimes it's bad. Sometimes I'm like, ugh, I can't do it, and then I have to take a breather, or it's so funny, I'll I'll grab one of my shirts and I'll tie it around my face, above my over my nose, just so I don't have to breathe in any yucky smells. It's horrible, but like I said, sometimes you just have to do what you have to do to get through the day. So that's really the only thing that's been going on. By the way, I excuse my look. It is about 10:30 at night. I'm extremely exhausted and I'm ready for bed. And but I thought I would quickly do this because I know that how annoying it is when you want to watch a video and you can't either understand or hear because of the volume. So okay, I guess the big thing that happened during 13 weeks was I had my NT scan, and that's basically just an ultrasound combined with blood work that determines how much fluid is in the back of the baby's neck, and that will tell you if the baby has a greater risk for Down syndrome or other syndromes. So luckily we are at a very low risk. I think it ranges from 0 to 3 point something, and we're ranging 1 point something, but on the very low side, so it's nothing that I'm concerned with right now. It's kind of cool because I love having ultrasounds, just for the sheer viewing of knowing how much the baby has grown. I think it is so cool. I know some people have a hard time seeing ultrasound photos, but I just want to quickly show you. I mean, it's crazy. So this was at 9 weeks, and he's, or she, I guess, is just a little thing. And then this is one of the photos that we got this time. Can you see? It's a baby. It's huge. I couldn't believe it. Like, there it is, its side profile, and it's just, oh, it's so cool to see that. I love seeing them grow. So I was getting nervous at first because the baby wasn't cooperating. It has to be laying on its side in order for the tech to measure the fluid in the back of the neck, and the baby was facing the way that she didn't want him or her to be facing. So it was kind of like, here we go. Basically, you could see the face. Like, it was staring right at you. I mean, it was kind of creepy looking. You know, at that point, they looked like little aliens anyways, but still cool to see. So anyways, she had me cough or get up and go to the bathroom or do some jumping jacks. So eventually we got the baby, whew, God, look at my hair. So eventually we got the baby, I'm sorry, I'm so tired, and really at this point, I don't care. So anyways, we got the baby cooperating, and everything turned out great. So I got some good pictures. We have a low risk of Down syndrome, and that was really about it. The next stage was I had to go in to a different room, and the nurse took my blood. And normally, I'm a pretty good bleeder. I mean, if someone pricks my finger, I don't really have a problem. They don't ever have to do it twice. But for some reason in this pregnancy, I feel, and I know that your blood, I know it doubles when you're pregnant. You have so much more blood in you. But for some reason, this pregnancy, I feel like I can feel the blood pumping through every part of me, like my temples, my hands, my feet, my I mean, it's just crazy. I could feel it in my stomach. I just feel like I have so much blood, and it's so crazy because when the tech went to go prick my finger, it just like sprayed everywhere, and it wasn't like she pricked it extra hard. I mean, it was a normal prick, I suppose. And so she pricked me once, and I filled up 5 circles of on a paper. There's 5 little circles, and then your blood has to fill up each circle, and that's basically what they throw in, and you have to, you have your blood work that concurs with your ultrasound. So so when that was done, she asked me to hold my finger up, so I held it up, and it just was dripping everywhere, and probably like the only good cardigan I have left in my wardrobe. It just dripped all over me, and I didn't even notice. And she turned around to get a Band-Aid, and then she came back, and she's like, oh no, and I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I hate when this happens because, I've never had to get blood out of anything, but I can't imagine that it's easy because I know that, you hear stories like it's really difficult to get out of like children's clothing and whatnot. So she put some peroxide on it. I came home and washed it in. What do you know? It didn't come out, so that's ruined. So that was disappointing. And then after that, we did my weight, my blood pressure, and then I was pretty much out of there, honestly. I mean, it was real quick. Something I did find rather interesting, though, is that back on the lines of being nauseous, with my first pregnancy, I don't think I really ever really threw up. It was more for me, it's more or less like it's like a gagging type thing. Like, I'll probably gag once or twice and I'm done. It's gone. Like, it's just a quick, like, feeling in my stomach and then it's gone. So this pregnancy has been completely different. I still get the gaggy feeling, but I have, like, thrown up a few times, and that's gross. But now I have pregnancy brain, and I totally forgot my point of thought. Oh, sorry. This is another problem of being really tired. I lost 5 pounds, and I wanted to say that it's not like I probably threw up once or twice so far, even being 15 weeks really right now. And honestly, it wasn't enough to lose weight. It was more or less like spit up, as gross as that is. But I couldn't believe I stepped on the scale and lost 5 pounds. I don't know how that happened. Other than maybe it was just that I was feeling so nauseous. Everything that I saw just turned me off. Like, bread turned me off. A bag of potatoes that I have laying on the counter turned me off. I think, like, anything that you ingest turned me off. And I think I literally I don't think I ate anything but a few crackers here and there, and had some ginger ale, but mostly ice water. And if that wasn't the reason, then I have no explanation. It's welcome. I mean, to a certain degree. I mean, it's nice to lose weight, but maybe not so much when you're pregnant. But I apologize. My leg is falling asleep, and it's killing me right now. So Mason turns 1 in 5 more days. How sad is that? So I have this little birthday banner that I made him on the fireplace right here. It just says happy birthday. I still have to do Mason. And then over here I have the table pretty much set up. I have a blue tablecloth with like this really cool fish netting that I found on Amazon. And I put some like Christmas lights under the fish netting. And then I'm going to have some balloons, and I put some nautical confetti on there. It's really cute. And then you can't see it, but the dessert table's like around the corner in the kitchen. My kitchen and dining room are combined. But if you're interested, I have I think there's like a 4-part series of Mason's birthday planning, and it's going to be nautical theme, obviously. I'm not done doing the party planning prep. I'm still going to do a few videos before his actual party just to show everything that I got and how I want to set things up. I want to do a cake video. I want to do a decoration video. So probably within 3 more days. That'll be Saturday. Everything's going to be done. The cleaning, the decorations, because I want to wake up Sunday morning. His party's on Sunday, the 30th, but his birthday isn't until Tuesday, the 2nd of August. Or, excuse me, October. It's easier to have a birthday party on a Sunday than a Tuesday. So, I plan on waking up on that Sunday and having everything done. And my only task is to shower, to bathe my son, and maybe any, like, last-minute errands that I have to do, before people show up. Because every time I have something going on at my house, I'm literally running around like a chicken with my head cut off until people arrive. Like, I remember my baby shower was held at my house, and I hadn't had any of the food set out, and I didn't even prepare. Like, I didn't cut up any of the vegetables, so as guests were arriving, they were helping me. It was terrible. I'm a last minute person. I hate that I do it, and I always tell myself I'm not doing it, but then it happens. So this time will be different, because I am determined to enjoy and not drive myself crazy. So that was pretty much it for the 13-week video. I have a couple notes here. The heart rate was measuring 163 beats per minute, and the baby was spot on, measuring 13 weeks, 2 days, so everything's perfect. That was pretty much the whole point of the video, is to let you know about the NT scan. I was supposed to have just a regular OB appointment 2 days ago, but I had to cancel for something that was going on, so Now I have it on Tuesday, so I have to go get blood work done on Friday, and hopefully they'll have some of the results, and then I go in Tuesday for my OB appointment, and that's going to be the first appointment where I can actually hear the heartbeat. For some reason, they don't do the heartbeat during ultrasounds. I mean, you see it flickering, but they don't physically zap it and let you hear it, which is fine. I mean, as long as everything is okay and I can see that everything's fine and the baby's growing. I heard, man, I wish I had the correct information. I had read something the other day that an ultrasound, don't quote me, this is what I'm trying to remember, an ultrasound is equivalent to either 132 or 152 x-rays. That is nuts. No wonder why they try to limit your ultrasounds. And I'm imagining that's probably why they also don't like to keep zapping the heartbeat that early on. And that may be the reason why they're waiting until around 15 weeks or 14 weeks, when I should have had it last week, to hear the heartbeat from the actual outside with the Doppler. So it's unbelievable. I didn't know that. When I was pregnant with my my only child, Mason, I was considered high risk because I had a miscarriage before him, and I was having an ultrasound like every other week, and it was so crazy because I got to fill up his like baby book with all his little ultrasound photos, and this time around I was a little bit bummed because I'm like, geez, I've only had 2 ultrasounds, and I'm gonna know the baby's sex in a couple weeks, and by this time, by this point in this pregnancy, I would have had like a crap load of pictures if it were Mason's. So, but once I read that statistic, I was like, wow, that is unbelievable, unbelievable. So I don't feel so bad about not having so many ultrasounds. So definitely anything to keep the baby safe. So honestly, I think that's about it. I'm just preparing for Mason's birthday party. That's pretty much really the only big thing coming up, that he's turning 1. Is that it? I feel like I'm forgetting something. I find out the baby's gender, that scan is on October 26th, so we've got about 4 more weeks, I think, until we find out, and I'm really excited. It's going by super, super quick, though. I would have imagined that it was going to go slow. It went so slow with Mason, but then again, he was our first, so we had nothing else to think about. I think by having Mason now, it definitely keeps me occupied and my mind less thinking about a new baby. But I think it's going to definitely go quick because you've got Halloween coming up, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and then February is our wedding anniversary, and then March is when the baby's due. So I think it's just going to fly by with all the holidays, and it's going to be nuts. I mean, I can't believe I've only got 5 months left. I'm basically like halfway through my pregnancy in 5 more weeks. It's crazy. It's really, really, really nuts. It felt like 3 years before I gave birth to Mason. So I guess that's it, guys. I'll update you again after, let's see, Tuesday is my next ultrasound, or excuse me, not ultrasound, next OB appointment. And that's actually Mason's real birthday, October 2nd, which is a Tuesday. So I'll probably be on Tuesday evening or Wednesday to let you know how it went. And then after that, we've got the gender ultrasound, and things are flying by, guys. It's going so quick. So I apologize for the last 13-week video that I put up. I didn't realize that he had drooled so much in my phone, and like my sound is almost non-existent. I know I was talking quiet because he was sleeping in the next room, but I didn't think that it was almost non-existent. So I'm gonna definitely have to do videos from my laptop from now on. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you guys for week 16. Bye bye.